Hey guys, welcome back to my series on healthy swaps for your healthy eating and weight loss journey. Today we'll be talking about healthy snack swaps that satisfy your sweet, salty, and crunchy snack choices. This is part 1 of 2. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell you to eat an apple if you really want to eat something like chips, because that's crazy and that won't help you create a healthy relationship with food. In fact, it will create distrust around chips or any food that you're trying to restrict. You'll feel guilty if you eat that chips. But the secret for lasting weight loss is understanding that you don't need to eliminate any foods from your diet for lasting weight loss. Rather, it's about optimizing your intake and finding a healthy balance and including treats that you enjoy as part of the journey, because it is a lifelong journey. Lasting weight loss is finding a way of eating that resonates with you and includes foods you enjoy as part of the process. So let's get to the healthier snack swap part 1. There's a million snacks out there and so many options for swaps. So I'm making a 2-part series. This is part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 next week. But before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button to get notified every week when I post a new video. First, instead of potato chips, go for bean chips. Have you tried bean chips before? Like potato chips or tortilla chips, they are also fried. They are crunchy and still tasty. The big difference is that bean chips are made from beans like black beans, pinto, or white beans. Beans are a plant-based protein that not only offers protein, but also fiber. The amount of calories per bean chip and regular potato chip or tortilla chip is about the same at 10 to 15 calories per chip, while potato and corn tortilla chips don't offer much for protein and fiber, with corn tortilla chips being better. With that, at 23 tortilla chips, corn tortillas fare better. 23 tortilla chips is 260 calories, 3 grams of fiber, and 4 grams of protein. Bean chips, on the other hand, are the same amount of calories for the same number of chips, so 23 chips for 260 calories, but offer 8 grams of fiber and 10 grams of protein, more than double the amount for corn chips. Bean chips are also tasty. The hint-aligned flavor is similar to the corn chip hint-aligned option in my opinion. Because of the beans, bean chips are dense and really filling, so you'll be less likely to eat more versus the corn or potato chip option because you feel full. Have you tried bean chips before? Let me know in the comments what you think or if you'd be interested in trying it. Instead of a chocolate bar, go for individual pieces of wrapped chocolate instead. Chocolate hits the spot sometimes. Instead of going for the entire bar, have individually wrapped chocolate. This can help you visually see how many pieces you want to have for enjoyment. Unwrapping each piece can also help reduce autopilot eating. Each individually wrapped chocolate piece can range from 30 calories and up. There's so many options out there. Personally, I like the peanut butter cup. It's also an easy take and go option. Of course, you can also portion size a bar of chocolate before reaching for it. Mindfulness, planning, and intention are important for lasting weight loss rather than reaching for food based on an emotion or just on impulse. Also, if you're hungry and want a snack, I suggest you to have more voluminous and balanced snacks. So that would mean including some protein and carbs and then having the chocolate after or with the chocolate. For a cheat sheet of energizing and balanced snack ideas, download my free cheat sheet on my website, pureweightloss.com. The link is in the description below. What's your favorite type of chocolate to snack on? Let me know in the comments below. Choose fresh fruit over dried fruit. Do you go for dried fruit as a snack? Dried fruits are a great portable snack, especially for hike, on the plane, or for car rides. Dried fruits are dehydrated, so all the water is removed from it. This makes them more calorically dense with the same volume as fresh fruit. So let's visually explain to you what this means. Let's look at grapes and raisins. Raisins are essentially grapes that are dried, right? Yes. Let's compare equal volumes, so a quarter cup. A quarter cup of grapes versus a quarter cup of raisins is very different in calories and nutrients, because maybe 4 to 6 fresh grapes makes up a quarter cup, while 40 raisins, which with 40 fresh grapes, would make up the equivalent of a quarter cup. A quarter cup of raisins is 120 calories, and 6 grapes is only 12 calories. A massive difference. That's why with fresh fruit, you get to eat more for less calories compared to dried fruit. And the water content in fruit is so delicious. Most of us don't get enough hydration throughout the day, and fresh fruit is one way to add more hydration to your body. Fruits are about 80 to 99% water. Instead of ice cream, grab an ice cream bar. Firstly, ice cream is delicious. I've tried lower calorie options like Halo, and I was not impressed. It did not satisfy and left me wanting real quality ice cream afterwards. I never tell our clients go for low calorie ice cream. Ice cream is to be enjoyed and is a treat. The fake stuff just doesn't cut it. Instead, I suggest them and you choose bar options instead. This helps manage portion sizes, and I often feel more complete and satisfied versus seeing a small portion of scooped ice cream. For example, half a cup of high quality ice cream can be about 220 calories. This would be about a scoop size amount. This can feel like it's not enough or leaving you wanting more, while you can have an entire DQ dilly bar for 190 calories. There's something about unwrapping an individual bar and enjoying a beautiful portion on a stick. It just feels more complete afterwards versus having half a cup of ice cream. Dilly bars are definitely my favorite ice cream bar. If they come in a paper wrapper, they are made in store, and I find that they taste much fresher than other ice cream bars. That's it for Healthy Snack Spots Part 1. Be sure to catch next week's video for Healthy Snack Spots Part 2. There's even more great options that are sweet, salty, and crunchy to satisfy your snacking needs and help you along with your healthy eating and weight loss journey. Give these healthier snack spots a try and let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get notified when I post a new video every Thursday.